So you video? Okay. So we're going to do this without a calculator. Okay? So it's quite straightforward. What we do is we go like this, and I want you to look at how ridiculously badly I'm going to do this, because you need to understand this. Okay? So, I put a 7 there, I put 4,964. I say 7s into 4 don't go. 4 divided by 7 has nothing. So I put 0 there. 0 times by 7 is 0. 4, take away the 0, gives me 4. Bring the next number down, I now have 49. Okay? 7s into 49 goes 7. 7 times 7 is 49. 49, take away 49, has a remainder 0. Okay, bring down the next number, 0, 6. 7s into 6 won't go, so I put 0 here. 0 times 7 is 0. 6 take away 0 is 6. Bring down the next number. I now have 64. 7s into 64 goes 9 times. 9 times 7 is 63. So that means that I have a remainder of 1. So the answer to the question is 709 and 1/7. Because whatever is left at the end, you put over what you were dividing by in the first place. It's really important you understand the whole process of what I just did. Now, I know that you could have just gone, oh, that's 4, so I just put the 4 there, that's going to be a 0 there, that's going to be the 6 there, there's going to be 1 left over. I know you could have done that, but you're not going to. You're going to do it like this. You're going to do it properly. And the reason you're going to do it properly is because of this particular question here. Okay? So we are now going to use exactly what you just watched on the video to do this. Okay? So we're going to write it down properly. Okay? X cubed plus 4x squared minus 7x plus 8 divided by x plus 2. And this is doable. So,
Do you need brackets?
no.
So that's just to say
Oh, you mean here? Yeah, okay.
And do you need for the other term?
Those two.
No.
X cubed.
Hold on.
Because otherwise it's just saying
Oh, if it makes you feel better, fine. But to be honest, when you see it, you'll see why I didn't bother. Okay, because actually the question will be, please integrate x cubed plus 4x squared minus 7x plus 8 divided by x plus 2. But they wouldn't even put that in brackets, would they? That's why I didn't. Okay, just to make anybody watching on YouTube know that I really do know what I'm talking about. Okay, so the way we do this is we're going to divide only by x. Okay? So x cubed divided by x is x squared. Now we're going to use that very long-winded way I was doing it to work out what the remainder is going to be. Because x squared times by x is x cubed. Now that has to happen. Otherwise you've stuffed it up. 2x squared times by 2 is plus 2x squared. So I divided only by the x, but then to work out what my remainder is, I times them both by my x squared. Got x cubed, 2x squared. Take them away from each other, you're left with 2x squared. Now, that's my remainder. So I'm going to divide 2x squared by x plus 2x. 2x times by x is 2x squared. Good. Okay? 2x times by 2 is plus 4x. Now I'm going to take them away. 2x take away 2x squared, that becomes 0. Negative 7x minus positive 4x, and this is where you can get caught out, is negative 11x. Isn't it? Okay, so be careful. Okay, so can you see what I'm doing? So now, 11x, negative 11x divided by x. So the first thing I do is I divide by the x, and then I multiply whatever I got by both of them to get the remainder of where I'm going next. The key to this is, number one, take your time, and number two, write things in line. Those of you really scrappy, messy people, and I'm not the most tidy either, but I'm very careful at the moment to keep it all in line. Okay, so I'm hoping you can now see that that's going to be negative 11. Okay? 11 times by x, negative 11, sorry, times by x is negative 11x. Excellent, good. Negative 11 times by positive 2 is negative 22. Okay? Negative 22, 8 take away negative 22, because we know that that's going to knock out anyway. 8 take away negative 22 is 30. Agreed? Which means that the answer to all of this is, to all of that is going to be x squared plus 2x minus 11 plus the 30 over x plus 2. Because that's how we do remainders. Okay, now the great beauty of that is that there is no way you could have integrated this function. But you can integrate this function. Because that is the derivative of that. So that's just going to give us, let's put dx on the end. So x squared becomes x cubed over 3. 2x becomes 2x squared over 2. I know it becomes x squared. Okay? But write it like that. Saves you making stuff up. Okay? Minus 11x 1 over 1 plus the natural log of x plus 2. Let's think about that. Natural log of x plus 2, when I differentiate it, becomes 1 over x plus 2, doesn't it? I don't want 1 over x plus 2, I want 30 over x plus 2. So there's the 30 in there to compensate. Okay? Plus your constant, done. And that all comes from long division. Okay? So this is not really, because that piece of integration was actually quite easy. That piece of integration was a disaster until you realise how easy that is. So watch the video time and time again about how to do that. Look at that mechanism. And don't worry if you end up with a number on the end. It doesn't matter. Because you just put the number over at the end. Okay? Is that right?